job to keep you informed and answer your questions, especially when things are as uncertain as they are now. Now, earlier this week, a Benefis employee reached out to us saying they were confused about whether they should quarantine after being exposed to the coronavirus. As MTN's Zach Shermley explains, the rules are a little different for healthcare workers.
A number of employees who have been affected and are out. And that in turn will affect our staffing.
At a news conference on Thursday, Benefis Chief Medical Officer Bridget Brennan said rising coronavirus cases are affecting staffing.
And I think I'm not alone in saying that it's across the board. Everybody's having staffing issues.
We've been in this situation before just a few months ago when the Centers for Disease Control came up with guidelines for this specific situation. Most people who are exposed to the coronavirus, even if they're asymptomatic, have to quarantine for 14 days according to the CDC. But that doesn't always apply to healthcare workers. In July, the CDC developed strategies to mitigate healthcare personnel staffing shortages. One of the strategies is to, quote, develop plans to allow healthcare personnel who have been exposed to the virus and are asymptomatic or not known to be infected to continue to work.
CDC, for those people that fall under like the essential workers or critical infrastructure, they do have some guidelines that will help keep workforce intact.
Benefis says they're following all CDC guidelines, but their communications department would not immediately confirm there are different standards. Dr. Brennan, though, today confirmed that.
Our healthcare system is at the point where they've had to employ some of that.
If we consider potential exposures as something that mandates a 14-day quarantine, we would not have a hospital or a staff to run the hospital. If you're symptomatic, you're not working. If you are positive, you're not working. If you have a potential exposure, there's a good chance we're going to have you work as long as you don't develop symptoms.
In Great Falls, Zach Shermley, MTN News.